Welcome to today's session. Today we are going to do a bit of chest opening, just anti-desk work. Have a block handy if you have one. If not, a book will do, or a stack of cushions if you have those. We're going to just make you feel open. We're going to make you feel like a human once again. Coming down onto your knees. We are going to send our hips forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. As you roll your shoulders back and down, I want you to feel like your shoulder blades are like shields, spikes, and you're trying to drive them down into the ground behind you. You're going to bring your hands, just rest them behind your thighs, and I want you to imagine that someone's pulling your shoulders back towards the back of the room, like when you have a really nice massage. You're going to take your chin, tuck your chin to your chest, think about shoulders coming backwards, and then you're going to really slowly bring your head up towards sky. Chin is parallel with the ground. On your exhale, tuck your chin back towards your chest, keep those shoulders going backwards, shoulder blades back and down. On your inhale, roll up that spine, chin comes parallel to the ground. On your exhale, same again. Inhale, lift it back up. Interlace those fingers. We're going to make Charlie's Angels fingers, and you're going to bring both hands to your right hip. This is going to bring your shoulder back whether you like it or not. If your right hip is too far forward, just holster your gun. So bring your shield, gun, we're weaponising this morning. Okay, so bring your hands just to your side, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go to the opposite shoulder. So you're going to tuck your chin down towards your sternum, and then you're going to take your ear towards your right shoulder. When you get to about where your ear hovers over your shoulder, if you want an extra stretch, you're going to clench your teeth. And then you're going to keep going, feeling that stretch coming through the jaw from your shoulder all the way up to your cheekbone. Exhale, bringing it back down. Holster your gun on the opposite hip. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Rolling your neck up, and then tilting your head over towards the other shoulder. Again, when your ear gets to just about above your shoulder, if you clench your teeth, even press the tongue onto the roof of the mouth, and then take your face away from your body, chin towards the front of the room. Feel that stretch going all the way into your cheekbones. And then come back down onto your mat. We're going to take the left hand behind us. We're going to gently press the hips forward as the right hand comes overhead. This is my favourite dancing camel, but we're just doing it very gently. Switch sides, lift, switch sides and lift, switch sides and lift, and then bring everything to centre. We're going to take our hands underneath our shoulders, and we're going to do some scapular movements. Your scapula is your shoulder blade. That wasn't meant to be patronising, that is because some people, I use science words and some people go, what do you mean? And I forget. Okay, so, the other side. From here, I want you to watch this bit of my body. I'm going to exaggerate it by putting the block on my shoulders. So, as we press the ground away, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about plank. We press the ground away. See how that block has lifted up towards the sky. If you have a block, pop it on your shoulders, and I want you to imagine that it weighs 100 kilos. On your exhale, that 100 kilos is trying to push you down towards the ground. Now, do not bend your elbows. Everybody, when they first start to do this, myself included, starts to do this. I don't want to see that. I want to see your elbows are like ramrods and you're just dropping your chest in between your arms. You're going to inhale and press back up. Big breath at the top, inhaling into those shoulders. Exhaling, you're going to drop your chest in between your hands. This will be hard to find at first. This is a practiced move. Like everything that I do, it's not one and done. Inhale, we're going to lift up, 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 up. Press up as high as you can. Exhale, drop your chest. Don't worry about the lower part of your body. We're just moving the top part. Inhale, press up. If the middle part of your upper back is not getting warm, you're not moving it enough. Let it drop from here. With practice dexterity, she removes the block. From here, I want you to push your hands towards your knees as you lengthen your chest forward. And on your exhale, you're going to round through the spine. Let everything be heavy. When you get to the top of the movement, same press as we did before. And you're going to move through your neck. Exhale, we're going to come to center so that we can do that movement again. You're going to drop your drop your chest down, keeping those elbows straight. Tailbone can go up towards the sky here if that just naturally happened. Then we're going to pull our hands back towards our feet. Let that chest extend as much as you can. And then exhale, round, touching towards chest. We're going to extend our right leg out towards the side. We're going to keep the top half of the body exactly where it is. And we're going to lengthen through the arms, rounding through that spine as we press back into this extended one leg gate post type move. I could have just made up a name, it doesn't matter. Inhale, you're going to come forward and then you're going to tuck your tailbone up towards the sky. So lift the tailbone up towards the sky. On your exhale, you're going to round through the spine, chin towards chest, navel, belly button towards nose. Inhale, come center. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, send it back. Inhale back to center. We're going to switch sides. So extend out through your left leg this time and the same again. You're going to send those hips back towards your heels as much as you can. Stay here for a breath. See if you can find your feet. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Same scapular movement. We're dropping the chest. Inhale as you round. Exhale, come back. Lift that tailbone up towards the sky and then sit the hips back towards the heels. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, round. Inhale, press. Exhale, come back. Drop those shoulder blades and exhale. Send everything back towards the back of the room. Inhale, come to center. Bring your knees back under your chest. Take some movement. If that feels good, I said chest. That's silly. We're not doing knees to chest. We're going to take our knees closer to our ankles. That's not your ankle, it's your wrist. And we're going to come into this sort of seated position here. From here, we're going to project the chest forward. And now I want you to turn your body so you tilt your right shoulder towards your right hip. You should feel like you're getting cramped kind of here. You're going to press the hand into the ground. You're going to lift up through the opposite elbow. And then you're going to bring your elbow to your other elbow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift up. Keep this right hand grounded as much as you can. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Let's bring everything back down to center. Same again. So we're going to plant the left hand this time. My elbow really wants to click and it won't. We're going to send elbow back towards hip. Find that place where you feel like you're getting cramp through your back abs. It's not real, it's lats, but for the purposes of demonstration, sometimes that's a good visual cue for you. On your exhale, you're going to draw elbow to elbow. Inhale, keeping that cramp type movement. Lift up towards the sky. You'll feel this bit stretch too. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, pick it back up. If you're moving too fast, or this feels really easy, you're not contracting everything enough, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift up. Press this left hand into the ground more. Keep feeling like your shoulder and your hip are trying to connect on the left side. Elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, last one. Elbow to elbow. Inhale and lift. Oh, that should feel tough. Come back to centre. We're going to take our dancing camels once more. This time, if you have a block, plop it in between your knees. We're going to take the feet just a little bit further apart so they're not touching. You can have them like this, but if we can bring them more like this, that's great. So, propping up onto your knees, we're going to take an inhale and we're going to bring our hands behind our back. Now, what I don't want to see is this, because that's actually just placing loads of pressure on your low back. I want a nice glute squeeze. If we can, do our pelvic floor up. Remember the zip from the base of your coccyx underneath the body to your belly button. Base of your core, it's all the important parts. What I want you to do, if you can, is do that zip up. Whilst we're learning this, if that's not there for you or you lose it, a glute squeeze will do a similar thing. It's not exactly the same, but it'll do a similar thing. It's okay for now. That is going to mean that you're moving from this part, bra strap, rather than belt. That's what we want. So, interlacing those fingers, we're going to try and send the hips forward using that pelvic floor. See how I'm moving from the top part of my body, the bit that curves when you're on your laptop. Imagine there's a big weight in your hands and that's drawing you down towards the ground. Again, baby bird. That's a terrible visual. But you understand what I mean. If I go here, you can hear in my voice that it feels gross. If I'm here, I'm nice and strong. I'm not allowing my head to put excess pressure on my cervical spine. We're going to hold here. You should feel a big stretch through your front abs, your actual abs, not your back abs. You might feel a squeeze into your lats where your bra strap meets kind of the middle part of your back. We're going to hold for another 3, 2, 1, drop everything down, bring your left hand overhead, send your hips forward, send everything through and go the other way. Send everything back and go the other way, send everything back and go the other way, walk everything forward, take a bit of movement because we're going again. Now, why was I using the block? Okay, so if we take the block out, you can do this without the block. I like it because if I'm here and I'm starting to send my hips forward, my knees start to, like an ice skater who is new, they start to move out to the side. They want to go. So if I put a block in the middle, I have to engage my quads and my adductors, which is giving me literal anchorage. This is strength from here to here, and it's really important. It also teaches your body that when we're moving through a standing position, that it's safe to use these muscles, because quite often, especially if you find that you get a lot of low back issues when you're bending, when you're picking stuff up. It's because your low back is using all of its self rather than using the muscles that you're actually meant to use in that movement. So it's just feedback. We're going to go again. This time you're going to bring your feet so that your toes are on the mat. They might be tucked. My toes are just rubbish. I need to work more on my toes. Thank you for the reminder. We're going to, if we can, send those hands back. Again, think about that pelvic floor. See what happens. From here, no pelvic floor engagement. From here, pelvic floor engagement. It moved this much, but I've got a nice line through the front of my hip flexors. My psoas is strong, my hip flexors are strong. Everything's working as it should to stabilise the main core part of my body, which includes your back. We're going to take our hands, drop them down behind us. We're going to, again, lean, using that pelvic floor, so we're not arching through the low back, and then lean back. Maybe you can find your feet with your hands. From here, we're going to send the chest forward. I'm pressing my knees down into the ground. I'm squeezing the block just a little bit. It's not like crush the block to death. It's if someone tried to remove it, they couldn't. Or they could, but it would be difficult. We're going to take a breath in here. Keep that pelvic floor. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Again, thinking about that baby bird. Someone wants to feed you strawberry laces. Let them. Inhale here. And then exhale. Come down. Hands and knees. We're going to just find a bit of movement through the shoulders. Find a bit of movement through the neck. And then we're going to work our way down onto our fronts. We're going to add a little bit onto our shoulder work. If you have a block, great. If you have a book handy, great. If you don't worry. You can do this exact same movement, but you're going to have to use your imagination. And I love the fact that you have to use your imagination. So, if you have a block, we're going to put it in between the hands. We're not holding it, it's just here. So, you're pressing into the block. Again, not a squeeze to the death. This is just feedback for your hands. So we're lengthening through the arms, and I want you to reach as far as you can forward, and then lift the hands up towards the sky. Without bending your arms, drop the block down, inhale, lift, exhale, drop it. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop it. You can hear the effort. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop it, let it go. We're going to bring our hands to our sides, and I want you to imagine that you are making little chicken wings. So, thumbs up towards the sky. I shall do it as a visual. I want your hands to be here. There is a reason why, but as a visual, so that you can see where my thumbs are, I'm going to make thumbs up fists. I want you, when we do this movement, the head stays down. If you have a block that you want to put under your forehead, you can. If you just want to rest your forehead on the ground, that's okay, but I'd rather it was maybe hovering an inch or two above the ground. We're going to drive thumbs up towards the sky and then go back down. Thumbs up towards the sky and back down. Thumbs up towards the sky. We're going to hold and we're going to try and extend the arms out into a T and then bring them back in. Take them out and bring them back in. Elbows stay close when you bring them back in, out, T shape, thumbs up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, drop everything down. Okay, come onto your backs. This is going to be second to last. If you have a block, you will need a block or something elevated, so a cushion will do, but it wants to be reasonably high, kind of like this height. You're going to bring it behind your shoulder blades. So head is off the mat. Now, this, much like our beginning practice work, and much like many of the things that I ask of you, is hard to find. So don't think, oh my God, I'm so useless if I can't do this. Practice. It's all about practice, and it's all about finding a cue that works for you. So we're going to move from our thoracic spine. That's hard. This way, it's easy because we do it all the time. But we're going to go backwards. So we're going to tuck your chin towards your chest as much as you can. Let your arms be long. This is going to make your shoulders tense up. Your job is to try and make your shoulders relax. You are going to send this bit of your spine down towards the ground. That's going to give you more chins. That's what you want. Keep sending it backwards. Keep sending it backwards. Keep sending it backwards. Let your spine unfurl. And then let your head fall. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And roll back up. If you get cramp in this jaw, this is normal. I want you to put your tongue to your back molar on that side as we roll down. So you're going to roll, 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 roll. Thoracic spine first. This takes a lot of concentration. And then let it go. And then roll back up. We're going to do this 2 more times. It should feel hot. You should be warm through this area when you do this. I've done this a lot and it still feels juddery and horrible when I go down. Last one. Okay, that's a lot. It is a lot. You can practice that as many times as you want. I'd say no more than 5 reps to start with. Once a day, then twice a day, and then so on. You won't need to do it more than 10 times. Okay, we're gonna, if you want to, you're gonna take a bridge from here. I'm gonna work you through a wheel position. So we'll take a bridge first just to warm up through the spine. But just know that bridge and wheel, they're similar but not the same. So we're going to curl our tailbone up towards the sky. I'm not incorporating pelvic floor in this particular bridge. If you want to go there, please feel free. I want to keep everything nice and loose. So we're going to work our way up into our bridge position. Hold in here. See if you can lift a bit higher. I'm going to take my hair out because that's impeding my neck. See if you can lift a bit higher. And then see if you can do that thoracic spine roll, but from the top. So you're rolling thoracic spine first. Then see if you can let the bottom part of your thoracic find your mat before you let the lumbar take over and roll your body all the way down. Okay, that was good. The more you can practice those spinal rolls, the better. I'm just going to say that. There's nothing more to say. Right, if you're coming with me for wheel, we're going to do a beginner-friendly version and then we're going to go for the full version. So your hands come just about here, but by your ears. We're going to find our bridge position. You're going to tuck your chin towards your chest and then push to the back of your head. So just about where your ponytail would be. You're then going to roll onto the top of your head and then you're going to gently roll back down. And that's it to start with. Same again. You're going to come up into your bridge. This is why they're the same but different. You're going to roll onto your head and then see if you can roll onto the crown of your head. I've reoriented everything, but I mean you can do that. your head, your hands should now be around your ears, maybe a little bit further forward depending on how mobile you are. And from here, we just press. So if you're finding your wheel, that's wonderful. If you're still on the crown of your head, that is also wonderful. Wherever you are, we're going to hold for another 3, 2, 1. Work your way back down. Ooh. Bring your knees together, let your feet be wide on your mat. Just gently, gently letting the breath return to its natural rhythm. Wheel is what we call in yoga a very energizing pose. Basically means you get out of puff when you do it. It's because you're opening everything up. You're using your body in a way that we don't use it day to day. I mean, some people might, no judgment. But that is normal. So anytime you're doing something that is very different for your body, no, it will make you out of puff. It's also a very strong move. You have to have a reasonable amount of upper body strength and a reasonable amount of trust into your lower body. So from here, we're going to take one more nice deep breath in. On your exhale, I want you to imagine your spine curling back down towards the mat. Maybe it'll go as well, maybe it won't. Let those knees fall to the outside edges of your mat. Just take a bit of movement through the hips. And then we're going to work our way up to a seated twist. Very gently, just to reset everything. We've done a little twist today, but not much. So taking that twist over to the right side of the room. It's gentle. It's not adding tension, pressure. Then we're going to come back, switch to the other side. Again, it's gentle. It's probably no more than 30%. It's just a spinal reset. Taking a breath in here. Exhale, let everything be heavy. Hopefully, my desk warriors, my wonderful queens, anyone who bends forward, which is everybody, you feel more open, more refreshed, bringing some different blood to different parts of your body. And I hope that you had some time just for you in this practice. You can't really think about anything else when you're doing what I'm asking you to do, which is a lot. So, as always, until the next session, I hope that your day is filled with sunshine and magic and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible. Thank you.